What is Cafe Mocha? Experts, celebrities.
Hey, this is John Legend.
Yours truly, Idris Elba.
This is Fantasia.
I am Ian Levinson.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Tamar Braxton.
Music and features from a woman's perspective. Intriguing conversation. The Swag Award. Espresso. The MC Lyte Mix. Radio from a woman's perspective.
What flavor are you, baby?
This is Cafe Mocha.
This is Cafe Mocha. I'm Angelique, and the Mocha Movement Tour has begun. Last weekend, me and MC Lyte were in Atlanta for the first annual Salute Her, honoring superwomen. On the way, I've got Dr. King's daughter, Rev Bernice King. Plus, did you hear who jumped on stage and rocked the mic with Lyte? And would it be Atlanta without a housewife? For those who couldn't make it, we're taking you on the Cafe Mocha Tour. Destination Atlanta. Anybody you? This is Angelique. The Mocha Movement Tour hit Atlanta last weekend. Thanks to the Atlanta Tribune, the magazine, we hosted the first annual Salute Her ceremony, honoring many superwomen. I got to sit down with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s daughter, Reverend Bernice King. It's Cafe Mocha. I am sitting here with Reverend Bernice King. Thank you, first of all, so much for coming out to join us. How do you feel about tonight's event overall?
I feel very good. It's always an honor to be honored in your hometown because from a biblical standpoint, it always says a prophet is not really honored in their own hometown. And so I appreciate the Atlanta Tribune and Pat Latier and Cafe Mocha for this wonderful night and to be amongst so many great women who are making substantial changes in our society.
Now, you inspired us by your call of action to help in the community and do what we can, but I feel like a lot of people think you have to be somebody or have money or be important to help. What do you say to them?
Well, my message is always to get people to understand that you were put on this earth for a purpose. We all are either an answer to a question or a solution to a problem. And we have to discover what that is by looking at ourselves and seeing those things that we are attracted to, that we may feel a little passionate about, and begin to use our energy and talents and gifts toward those things. And so it does, think about Rosa Parks. If you think about everybody who's made a difference in the world, it wasn't that they had a whole lot. They just had a passion. They had a love for humanity, and they wanted to make a difference in the world. And so, I think everybody, in a strange kind of way, as weird as it may seem, want to do that. But they need a lot of people need guidance, they need direction, they need examples, they need the right influences in their life so that contribution can be positive and for the betterment of humanity, that it adds value and doesn't take away from humanity. But, don't worry about what you have because you have enough within yourself. God put it inside of you. And so you have to just decide which way am I going to channel those things that God put inside of me.
For more powerful interviews, find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter at Cafe Mocha Radio.
Take me to the King.
It's Angelique taking you behind the scenes of the Mocha Movement. Last weekend, we were doing our thing in the ATL. Friday night, we held our first annual Salute Her ceremony. Saturday, we were giving out free makeovers in the Cafe Mocha Style Lounge presented by Gentle Treatment. And we couldn't have done it without the support of Kimberly Hairston of Gentle Treatment. So I took time to salute her. It's Cafe Mocha. I am here with Kimberly Hairston from Gentle Treatment. She is the queen over there. And she is one of the reasons that we've been able to do the exciting events that we've done here in Atlanta. Last night, we did our first annual Salute Her, and I just want to thank you. I'm saluting you, okay?
Thank you so much. We had an amazing time, and to have the opportunity to be amongst all those beautiful women was amazing for us.
Now, you are one of the women that honestly should have been honored, but in looking at the collection of women that we brought together, who do you feel inspired you most?
So, we actually honored for the first time the 2014 Gentle Treatment Women of Style Award to Terri J Vaughan. So she's amazing. She's been an amazing actress, and we love her. But for me personally, it was Ricky Farley. I've watched her career. I'm a marketer, and the things that she has done. But what was most inspiring for me was her ability to say, I'm going to step beyond the comfort zone, and I'm going to lead my own destiny. And she was just amazing, and I hope to one day be like her when I grow up.
I think we all left last night with someone who we connected with and who we felt inspired by, that made us want to get up today and go, I'm going for whatever that dream is. So we appreciate you coming. You gave us great goodie bags at the first annual Salute Her, and so we appreciate that. But let's talk about Gentle Treatment. I got to talk to Bo Talley about what she does for you guys. Well, what are you promoting right now? What is most important to you that you're trying to get out there?
Well, we just launched a new campaign called What a Grown Woman Knows.
Yes.
And what a grown woman knows is that it's important to take care of her outside as important as it takes care of her inside. So we've been around a long time. Gentle Treatment is a great brand, and we have products that help women keep their hair healthy for the long term. I mean, our products are gentle, which is in the name, but we also want to make sure that her style is flawless. We are a relaxer brand, and we're the only brand that has a patent formula to really help take out the yellow for gray hair, blonde hair, and really very gentle for aging hair. So it's an amazing product. I encourage all women to try our brand. Even if you're not a relaxed person, go try our shampoo and conditioners. They are amazing.
Thanks again, Kimberly. It's the Cafe Mocha Movement, Destination Atlanta. For more, log on to Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter at Cafe Mocha Radio. Cafe Mocha. I'm Angelique, taking you on the Mocha Movement Tour. Last Saturday, we hit the first annual Mind, Body, Soul Expo in Atlanta, and there were some powerful women in the building. I ran into the VP and Associate General Counsel of the Miami Heat. She's a sister who knows some things about starting a business and climbing the corporate ladder. Eve Wright-Taylor. It's Cafe Mocha. I am here with Eve Wright-Taylor, and the reason we're here, honestly, is because there's so many women who want to make the move to start their business, to start their way up the corporate ladder. And you're Vice President and Associate General Counsel for the NBA Heat, so I know you know something about the corporate ladder and how to climb it. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Yes, I know a lot about that, actually. So I'm in sports, I'm a business executive, but I'm also an entrepreneur. My husband and I own a business that manufactures a home security device. So we manage that and operate that. I'm an author, and I'm a wife and a mom. So yes, I'm talking about in this book how you go about figuring out your dreams and a strategy to make those a reality for yourself.
And the book, of course, is Life at the Speed of Passion, which is most important to pursuing the dream, is the passion, right?
Absolutely. Some of it is some, honest conversation with yourself, and then some real life strategies and techniques on what you can do while you manage your day job in creating your career and your dreams and the life you want.
What do you say to the woman out there who's like, you just said, I work, I run a business with my husband, so marriage and mom. A lot of women don't think they can handle all that. What do you say to them?
Okay, so you got to get some help and delegate. Manage the stuff that you are able to manage. Be real creative, because that takes money. And so sometimes you don't have the money. You start figuring it out by creative relationships and partnering with other people. So they need a little something, you got a little something, y'all work together to get a whole lot of something. You start down those trips. And look, it doesn't mean you get a whole lot of sleep, but it means you get a whole lot of happiness and life fulfillment because you are doing what you want to do.
All right. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm putting you on the spot here a little bit, but top 3 things, places to start with just branching out and doing that dream.
Okay. Top 3. Real introspection. Be honest about what you like to do, not what other people say you should do. That's the first one. put a strategy in place, real life, with some timelines on it to kind of keep yourself motivated and on task. And then you got to take some risk, but calculated risk, realistic risk, things you can live with and that will pay off for you if you take the risk, but not devastate you if it doesn't work out.
I'm Angelique, behind the scenes of the Mocha Movement Tour last weekend in Atlanta. Special thanks to the ATL's Magic 107.5, 97.5 for inviting us to the Mind, Body, Soul Expo. And you know it ain't Atlanta without a housewife, right? I got one of your favorites on the way.
Here we go.
It's Angelique. Last weekend, me and MC Lyte hit Atlanta for the Mocha Movement Tour. I personally want to thank Black Opal for hooking up my makeup all weekend. Hey, coming up, Lyte took the stage to perform. And did you hear who grabbed the mic and did a few verses? You think about that. But up next, we've got one of your favorite Atlanta housewives. It's Cafe Mocha. I'm Angelique, taking you on the road for the Mocha Movement. Last weekend, MC Lyte and I were at the Mind, Body, Soul Expo, where I ran into an Atlanta housewife. You know Phaedra Parks, right? How has your life changed? I mean, you were already high-powered attorney, you know, working with celebrities.
Yeah.
I do. Well, but how does that feel to now be known for this instead of that?
Well, I think life is a journey, and every journey has lots of pit stops, ups, downs, highs, lows. And as a woman, and as a woman of color, we have to take on these opportunities when they present themselves. I've been a lawyer now 16 years, and so being a lawyer wasn't new to me. And prior to this show, I had been involved in television for probably 8 years. And so being on TV or being around television wasn't new to me. So this is what I'm being true to now, in a sense. I mean, obviously it's reality TV, so reality ain't always real. Thank you, Jesus, for that. But at the end of the day, I always think diversification, whether it be your money, your job titles, everything is, you know, we're all multifaceted people, you know, and I consider myself a whole Southern Belle Renaissance woman. So I am every woman, you know, and I think every woman can be every woman if you're willing to work hard. You know, and I tell people all the time, success happens when preparation meets opportunity. And I've been prepared since day one, you know, and the opportunity presented itself, and thank God, you know, success happened. And, you know, I'm very thankful. I'm always humble because everything that goes up must come down. And so I remember where I came from. I always try to reach back and help others. But I just know, as a woman of color, as a professional, and a woman that holds 5 college degrees.
Hello. I mean, you know, and I think it's so unfortunate that, you know, people don't, you know, they know, but they're focused on the other.
They focus on other things, but women of color, young girls have to see that going to school can be cool.
That's right.
Going to school can open up many doors. And if I never seen on TV again, I got about 50 or more jobs I can do because I am qualified, certified, and licensed. And that's what I don't think some of the young ladies are getting now.
Right.
I don't have to dance. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to sell nothing because I got a good old brain. And thank God for that.
Preach, sister. For the full interview, pictures, video, go to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, at Cafe Mocha Radio. On the way, did you hear which female rapper hit the stage with MC Lyte? Think ATL. Cafe Mocha. Angelique taking you behind the scenes of the Mocha Movement. Lyte and I hit Atlanta last weekend, so I want you to picture this. MC Lyte is on stage at the Mind, Body, Soul Expo, rocking the mic, taking hip-hop fans on an old-school journey, and who jumps on stage and grabs the mic? It's Cafe Mocha. I'm here with 2 rap legends, all right?
MC Lyte is in the house. Cafe Mocha Radio 1 Experience. Angelique.
Yes, and the who?
Oh, I'm the Brat.
Of course you are the Brat. And everybody misses you. When you coming back?
Well, I actually work all the time.
I know you
I do a lot of songs all the time, so I'm just locked and loaded for whenever it's time for me to get that deal.
So you're in the studio all the time just waiting?
I am constantly making songs and perfecting my craft.
So now what people may or may not know is you have written hit songs for a whole lot of people. How is it that you're addressing this album? Are you writing most of the hooks that are singing, and are you having guests, or you doing it all yourself?
I'm writing everything myself, and I'll bring in the guests, but I'm writing everything myself.
100%.
Amen.
Who are some of the guests you're bringing? Can you tell?
Oh, no, can't tell that yet.
Come on. Well, if you had a dream list.
A dream list, it would be R. Kelly.
Okay.
It would be definitely my homegirl Mariah. It would be Little Mo. It would be Jay-Z, J. Cole, Wale, Rick Ross. That's about it, I think.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever looked at two artists and thought, wow, they should do a song together?
Yeah, I have. Me and you.
Okay. We can work. Can we get a beatbox? Anyone? I talked to Jermaine Dupri when he did the So Def reunion, and I suggested a reality show with the So Def crew, and he just looked at me crazy. What's your thoughts?
He looked at you crazy because that would be crazy because all of them, including me, we crazy. So it probably would have been way too crazy.
Would you do it if someone called you and said, hey, we got something?
With the whole So Def family, no.
No? With somebody else?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So you guys are like brothers,
love the
right?
Truth.
We do.
And Brat tells it, brutally honest right here.
What you got?
Where else can we find you online?
On Instagram, I'm So Brat. On Twitter, I'm only one Brat, the number one. And on JD's website, global14.com, I'm Brat.
Thanks again to Magic 107.5, 97.5 for inviting Cafe Mocha to the Mind, Body, Soul Expo, where we had our own style lounge, sponsored by Gentle Treatment, what a grown woman knows. The Light Mix is next. This is Angelique. The Espresso is brought to you by Gentle Treatment Hair Care. We began Women's History Month at Black Enterprise's Women of Power Summit, where we sat down with Myrlie Evers and Venus Williams.
For women in business, I would say networking is important. Who you know is important, and how you treat people is important. You know, as much as you may want something from someone else, also have something to be able to give in business relationships.
And we concluded Women's History Month with our own event, a Salute Her Awards ceremony honoring superwomen. And it turned out to be bigger than Pat Latier figured.
I'm overwhelmed. I know we had people that wanted to come today at 3 o'clock, and we told them, hey, we're oversold. So I think if we had a bigger venue, we would have had so many more people. Next year.
One of our most inspiring honorees was Superwoman Ricky Fairley, founder of Dove Marketing and cancer survivor.
You shouldn't be afraid of anything. Go get it done, get it smashed, and it's not very comfortable, but I'd be dead. And so would a lot of other women. So you have to do it, and you have to do it religiously, and you have to take everybody with you.
You heard her. That's the Espresso, brought to you by Gentle Treatment, what a grown woman knows.
This is Cafe Mocha. Cafe Mocha.
It's Cafe Mocha, 3 distinct flavors, 1 experience, your girl MC Lyte. This is what we call grown folks music right here. It's just a little warm up for the party that's about to happen right here in the Light Mix. Make sure to check us out at cafemocharadio.com and download the app. This song right here I gotta dedicate to my boy D Nice. Whenever he throws this on, when he's jamming at a party, it brings back good times. It's Cafe Mocha. You're in the middle of the Light Mix with yours truly, DJ MC Lyte. Oh, we about to lift the place up right now. I hope you're feeling good on the weekend, because this is what it's all about. Living life to the fullest until it's time to check on out of this place. But in the meantime, it's about inspiring other people, and that's what Cafe Mocha is all about. So check us out at cafemocharadio.com. Lonnie Love, Angelique on standby while I rock out. Here we go. It's Cafe Mocha, 3 distinct flavors, 1 experience. You're right now in the Light Mix. DJ MC Lyte, this is how we do it. Come on. Oh! I want y'all to rock out to this instrumental right here. Have a great weekend. I got Angelique and Lonnie Love on standby. They're ready to grab up this microphone. But I figured we'd go out with this little instrumental. Say your own rhyme. Be your own inspiration. Here we go. Oh, Cafe Mocha.
The Light Mix with MC Lyte. Got to thank Gentle Treatment for hooking up our style lounge. They were doing hair. Black Opal was doing the makeup. It was more than just a free makeover. We were helping women reinvent and empower themselves. If you couldn't make it to the ATL, don't worry. New York, New Jersey, the Mocha movement is coming your way. If you have ideas or want to be a part, go to CafeMochaRadio.com. We'll see you next weekend.
Whatever you want.
Cafe Mocha is a production of Miles Ahead Broadcasting in association with Cumulus Media Networks. Executive producer Sheila Eldridge. Writer and producer Angelique Perrin. For comments and more information, visit CafeMochaRadio.com.